New research at Göbekli Tepe has revealed fresh evidence about the site's mysterious carvings and a new image of a human figure. The new paper by Dr. Oliver Dietrich, called Early Neolithic Imagery in Flux, a case study on the reliefs of Building F at Göbekli Tepe, southeastern Turkey, revealed new insights into how the ancient inhabitants or builders used the medium of stone over time. Firstly, let's turn to the intriguing image of a humanoid released as Dr. Dietrich promoted the new study on Twitter. Asked on the site about human figures at Göbekli Tepe, Dr. Dietrich replied, "There are at least 3 on pillars at GT. The site is better known for its 3D depictions of animals rendered beautifully in stone, but the 12,000-year-old site may not always have looked the way it does." Turning to the paper, the introduction read, "Stone is often regarded as the ideal medium for the long-term preservation of knowledge, as it is resistant to change. Early to middle pre-pottery Neolithic Göbekli Tepe in southeastern Turkey has repeatedly been treated as a prime example for such external memorial storage in durable stone. The present paper challenges this view. A close examination of pillars and their reliefs in Building F reveals the fluid character of imagery with repeated and frequent phases of erasure and remaking. It is argued that it is not the durability of stone that made it suitable for the preservation of cultural memory, but the possibility to reshape the image carriers continuously over a long period of time, which resulted in processes of transmission, learning and memorization. The paper therefore explores the significance and evolution of imagery found at Göbekli Tepe, a site in southeastern Turkey dating back to the early Neolithic period. Drawing from Pierre Bourdieu's thoughts on social practices and ritualized work, the report examines the role of imagery in upholding group identities and knowledge. Radiocarbon data and material culture suggest that Göbekli Tepe was in use between 9600 and 8000 BCE. During this period there was a decrease in the number of images on pillars and a shift away from imagery centered around wild animals. This shift coincided with the establishment of plant cultivation and livestock husbandry in the region, leading to a decline in the importance of animal images, the paper argues. It is proposed that the constant reshaping of the image carriers, possibly involving the original larger pillars, contributed to the preservation of cultural memory at Göbekli Tepe. Ethnographical data suggests that the process of making images and working with soft stone may have been perceived as animated, adding to the significance of the ritual imagery within the community. Activities within the buildings at Göbekli Tepe went beyond functional purposes like maintenance and repair, indicating a ritualized nature. The engagement with imagery likely involved processes of handing down and learning its meaning, actively preserving key concepts related to the identities of the builders. The report concludes that the imagery at Göbekli Tepe holds immense importance in understanding the social practices and ritualized work of the early Neolithic period. Through constant reshaping, these images served as carriers of cultural memory, contributing to the preservation of knowledge and group identities. The decline of animal imagery and the advent of food production potentially led to a transformation of the site and its meaning for the community. Further research and investigation is expected to fully comprehend the depth of significance behind the imagery at Göbekli Tepe. But the changing face of the iconic stone imagery highlights the shifting priorities and practices of the extremely ancient people that once populated or gathered at the site. The paper concluded, within this slow process, animal images seem to have lost their importance successively, while anthropomorphic elements lasted until the end of Göbekli Tepe. The advent of food production could well have made the knowledge and the acts of learning associated with the site obsolete in a world that was now transformed irrevocably by human actors. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share and most importantly subscribe, and you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.